Lizardo. Jimmy, are you trolling? Uh-huh. Where's Kane Slacker? Oh, 0 people watching. The Great Bizarro.
Puss Cake Lives.
Oh, shit. Yeah, it ain't a vertical stream puss. Yeah. It stopped raining for a minute.
It's not raining over here at all. We'll see what we've been doing. Well, this afternoon anyway.
What, you been polishing?
Heard.
Well, that they said that couldn't be done.
Well, it's working. She's coming pretty clean. I still got a bunch more to. Well, I ain't got a bunch more to do, but I had the seats, the front seats is all. I mean, the back seats has always been folded up to where when I moved all my furniture and stuff.
Yeah.
I used this truck, So I still got the carpet, the mat back here to clean, put it back in. All this has been vacuumed. I still got to wipe it down, but
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna drive it again. You're gonna get the donut back in it.
I still drive it, but I just needed to show it some love. I got this all straightened back out, and cleaned up, and I just want to clean it up real good. I got the wheels back on it the other day.
Yeah.
I just want it to look better. I want the outsides to clean, the insides to be clean, and
Yeah.
so we're just.
Are those dubs?
Nope.
Oh, they're
22.
not. You gonna donk it out?
I need to steal one of them things out of Robert's garage's vehicle.
Oh yeah, I still got a couple of them.
I need one of these things down here too. The cup holder that folds out. Mine's actually no, I don't either. My damn fucking my damn console piece is broken off. The tab is broken off.
Isn't there a drawer in there too?
No.
That towel has a couple in a drawer that goes in the bottom of that.
This one don't got a drawer, I don't think. This one's got this thing right here that folds out. This little cup holder thing folds out. But the tab piece that hangs onto the one side is broken off. On the console itself.
Yeah. Don't be going on that Papa truck. Leave that alone. I'm coming.
We're gonna vacuum the inside of it out, but we're gonna leave the dirt growing on the side of it.
I
But
want to come. It's gonna be missing in the middle of the night one night.
It's already starting to mildew on the side a little bit. It's called patina. You can't get good dirt like that. Another 6 months, I'm gonna do a barn find on it.
Oh, you gotta do a barn find? You gotta put pallets around it?
Well, the cheapest. I call it the cheapest fucking OBS on YouTube because it is.
Well, it is because was it $100?
$125.
Yeah, 15, 20 years ago.
That video that it showed when you were showing that little clip of the your TV or whatever, and it
Yeah.
showed that. So I went and tried to watch that video. They got 40 something thousand subscribers, and their fucking damn audio sucks to fucking high heaven, dude. It's like, damn, dude, you got that many subscribers, you got two people, and then somebody else evidently was filming some of it too, helping you. You got three people, and you can't get audio right, you know. Then they talk about that was the cheapest OB. I didn't even watch the whole video to see what they paid for the truck, but it's like, no, that ain't the cheapest. But I paid more for the fucking tires. I paid more for that camper top, $200, than I did the whole truck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. But I paid $1,000 for this truck. And I'm not used to paying that much for that. You know what I mean? I'm used to paying 200-300, not 1,000.
I paid
Yeah.
125 of that one. Put a $200 camper top on it. I put about a good $900, $800 or $900 worth of tires on it, and I rebuilt the transmission myself. Bought another torque converter for it, head gaskets and shit like that, and just minor little shit, dude. I still ain't got nothing in the damn truck.
Right, because it's probably worth about 6-7 thousand.
I probably got say like I said, I got more in the tires that's on it right now than I do the whole fucking shebang.
Right.
I figure with the radio and everything in it, it probably about $1,500 is what I got in the damn truck.
Well, that's
And,
pretty good then.
and I daily drive the piss out of this motherfucker.
Yeah.
This one here, I gave 2,500 for it, and then turned around and gave 500 for the wheels. But that was the wheels I got like 6 years ago, and I've already bought new tires for it, so I done spent about $1,000 on tires for this thing, and it's sitting
Yeah.
on the low one right now.
Oh, it's got the 3-wheel motion.
Yeah, you can hit that switch and make the ass drop. I think what I'm gonna do what you said. I'm gonna pull it back off, and I'm gonna take some Dawn dishwashing liquid, some soapy water, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
pull the valve stem out of the pull the conceal stem out of it, so it'll damn no air in it, and then
Yeah.
I'll lay it on its side and flat down on both sides, like the front side and the back side, and I'll
Yeah.
douse the fucking bead real good with fucking that shit a couple days in a row on each side, and then put it back, and then air it up.
I've
Let
done that before and it worked, but I'm sure it's got some flaky shit going on in a corrosion on the side of that thing on each side, wherever
yeah.
it's leaking.
I tell you, after I did it, when I was trying to figure out where it was leaking at, and I was just spraying the soapy water on there,
Yeah.
and couldn't find no leaks, I did that whole tire like that.
Yeah.
It slowed down the leak a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I suppose
So
it cleaned some of that up.
I'm gonna do that here in a couple days, and I might do it this afternoon. I don't know, but I might do it like that and see if I can get it to stop the slow leak that up.
Yeah, it might clean some of that up out of there where it's not, might be some crumbs in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. I've had that before where I thought you was talking about something, other wheels or whatever on that truck. I didn't know it was those 22s, you
Yeah,
know.
the
Yeah.
tires been on here probably about I think about 2 years, and the guy at the tire shop, he was like, "Oh," and he said, "I guarantee you, we're gonna have to do some work to the inside of these wheels, son." And I was like, "What do you mean?" I bet." He said, "Always every time we take one of them off." I said, "Well, we'll get to that road when we get there. Start taking the damn tires off. If I got to pay extra, okay." He took them off, and the fucking things look shiny, chrome, brand fucking new on the inside.
Yeah.
He was shocked. He was shocked.
Well, that's because those other ones that are like that, that's because they got that slime in there and everything else.
Yeah.
Trying to fix a flat, that's what happens. They get all shitty inside.
Yeah. But he said, he when he started taking them apart, he's like, "Damn, look at that." I was like, "Yeah, they look good, don't they?" looked brand new on the inside, and then he was like, dude, he said, I can't believe, he said that, he said the wheels are pitted a little bit and chrome going a little bit, and they'll still clean up pretty good, but they're not perfect on the outside, but the inside is nice and new and perfect. And there's I never hit a curb in these motherfuckers, inside or outside. He couldn't believe it. He said, I can't
Well,
believe you ain't got curb rash. I said, dude, I try to fucking take care of it. I said, the fucking things are filthy. I can't say that I wash the shit real good. I said, but when I drive it, I try not to run over shit. And I try not to run into shit. And
well, when I come and visit, we're gonna fix that problem.
and
It's
then
gonna hit every curb in Tennessee.
you're gonna do a LS swap, and I'm gonna hold the camera and go live,
Oh, and eat barbecue.
eat barbecue, and get all the super chats, watch all the super chats roll in. I'm gonna get
The
on
whole
Instagram.
time.
I'm gonna get on Instagram and send one big mass fucking link to the fucking live, and then everybody in my DM, everybody wants to go over and watch Robert put his engine in my truck.
And then you're gonna do a calendar spread.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay on the hood of my S10.
Half naked.
Yeah, yeah. I know you know. I don't have a outside spigot to hook up a hose pipe. So I never bought me a washer or nothing. But dude, I've been waiting on it to rain and shit. When I know it's like it's raining, it's like, oh, it's rain gonna stop in 20 minutes. I grab the fucking. I keep a bucket of water outside and my brush and rag or whatever. It stops raining. I go out there and rub on the car a little bit. You know what I mean? S10. I've just about got the Cadillac cleaned up like that, and and it was nasty. I did the S10 like that. I didn't use no soap. You know what I mean? A couple rags. I never turned the water on, and the sucker come out pretty clean. She come out pretty clean, boy.
Oh yeah, lowrider. That's got the
Oh,
3-wheel
right.
motion. Get over to that junkyard and get that new front clip on there. That new grill.
I'm not gonna buy one from the junkyard.
Well, whatever. Get that new one on there. It looks so much better.
Oh, I know. I know. I got
That was like I think it was like one of the first things I did to that little S10 that little white one I had was change out that front end, change out that grill and put them different style headlights in there.
I'll
Made
tell
it
you,
look
dude.
a lot newer.
What year was in trucks? Because I'm telling you, dude. I think a '95 will take them fucking headlights. I think
Oh
they
yeah,
did.
well that truck was I think it was a 95.
It was later. It had to be.
No, because I tried. I'm telling you, you wait and see, and then you'll be saying, "Oh, you was right." Just
The fucking
wait.
dude. The only one that I see on YouTube that swapped the front end is a truck just like mine, and he did the grill
Yeah, he
black.
probably didn't show all that shit.
He didn't say anything about that.
I'm telling you, because I know, because I done did it.
He didn't swap out. He just didn't swap out no fucking radiator support. He
I
didn't.
don't know how he didn't because see those headlights, they're square headlights, they got buckets, and there ain't no provision because it ain't been invented yet for that motherfucking that rectangle
The bucket.
headlight in there. So
The
I
bucket.
know.
The buckets unbolt. The
Yeah, I
buckets
know
are.
they do, but there's nothing. There's nothing to put that other shit back in there with.
Yeah. Well, I'll find out.
You can get the grill on there, but you ain't gonna have no headlights.
I'm gonna make it work.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
Yeah, it's called.
You're
It
gonna
costs.
shit one hand and wish in the other, and the shit one's gonna fill up first.
Yeah. I'm gonna. I'm gonna get the shit and prove you wrong.
Oh yeah, and then you're gonna prove me wrong when I
Yeah.
know.
I
I'm
hate to.
not a know-it-all, but I know that.
I hate, I hate to tell you this, Robert.
I'm gonna hate to tell you this, but you're wrong, motherfucker.
If you go to the fucking junkyard, and even if they got the parts, the headlights
Yeah.
and the
You can
it
take
costs
a look and see.
yeah, but it costs more to buy the parts there than it does to buy the shit brand new off eBay.
Oh, I know it. You can order it from Scamazon.
Yeah, probably so. But the on eBay, if you can order the grill and the headlights together, or you can order them separately. The grill one's order and the headlights one order, and it's cheaper to order them separately than it is to buy the kit.
I watched this Waylon Wires, I think is old iron or something shit is. He bought some truck, right? I watched part of it. Anyways, he bought some he found it on Marketplace, some 87 Ford pickup step side. And so he went to go buy. The guy kept saying he was scamming him, and he wanted to count the money and a money machine and all this kind of shit. Oh, it was ridiculous. The guy still thought he was scamming him, even though he came with the cash and the money. I mean, the cash and a trailer and a truck to pick it up on. I'm like, what the fuck is it? That dude's problem. He kept saying thinking he was scammed. He didn't want to give him his address and all kind of shit. Well, how are you supposed to get the fucking truck? You don't want to give me the fucking address, and then you meet me somewhere and you don't even bring the truck. You want to count my money first. You'd have to watch that. I was like, Jesus Christ, what a fuckhead.
You know, if you do.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're gonna meet someone, at least bring the fucking vehicle with.
Yeah.
You know, he's just gonna come there with, you're gonna drive 4 or 5 hours to go get a pickup, and then he's gonna scam you out of that pickup when you got the title. Yeah, yeah, sure.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I just thought, wow, what the fucking people, man. You don't want, I understand you don't want someone to know where you live and all that shit, but then you go and meet this fucking guy, this whaling guy out in the middle of wherever the fuck it was, and then you don't even bring the pickup? For fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
And still call him a scammer even though he showed up with a truck and trailer and cash? Holy fuck.
Trying to take my money, boy.
Yeah.
Call JD Shellnut for me.
Right. I just couldn't believe it. I mean, the truck was, it was a nice old red Ford step side or whatever, but man, that I just don't, if I don't want someone to know where I live, then I'm not, they're going to find out regardless if they know if I put shit for sale. Because half the time I never even give people the address when I'm selling anything I got, and they know they can find me right away.
Well, if I'm gonna sell my truck and I'm gonna meet you down at the store, when I sign the title over to you because you bought it, my name and address is on the fucking front of that title. If it's the same
Right,
address.
right. All right. Yeah. I don't think I don't know if these got my address on them or not. I'll have to look in this glove box here and see on the registration. It might have, because they make you give it a PO box because the mailing thing is so stupid. Yeah, like see, it don't say my address. It just says that. You know what I mean?
All of mine is my other address. You know what I mean? Except for right now, my truck. One of my trucks is registered here, or a couple of them are registered here, but all the titles are at the other address.
Yeah, and like when I had a hell of a time getting my debit card and shit because the debit cards they want, from the bank, they want your physical address, and then when you put the physical address on there, this post office, it returns it to sender because it doesn't have the PO box, and you don't have an option to I can't put no mailbox out front here. They only deliver. They only do it to the post office. So it took like 10 years to get that fixed finally, where you can just put your physical address on there, and then they'll send it, and it'll go to that PO box. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I told that lady at the post office, stop fucking sending my mail back. I said, I don't have, they want the physical address. They don't want a P.O. box. You don't give that option. So I'll put a mailbox up front and then you deliver it to my fucking mailbox then. And she didn't go for that either. But they finally figured it out that, you need a physical address when you get your banking stuff. Yeah. It's not nice out, but it ain't raining. It stopped for a minute.
It's warm
It's
out
been
here today.
raining for like a week straight here. That this garbage can right here, I can't even I can't even I can't even move that garbage can. I gotta tip it over because it's full of water all the way to the top. It got so much rain and it's been pouring out the top of it. So I mean it probably filled up two or three of them fucking things in the last week. Subscribe, like, and share. Yeah, I had that one that was rolling for a while there. It got a million or a couple million views or whatever. That one paid me out pretty good. I think I got like $400 for that video.
I just now hit or just went past 1,500 subscribers finally.
Oh, is that right? I never pay attention to how many you got. I don't even pay attention to how many I got. I quit doing that a long time ago.
I'm fucking low man on the totem pole, so I look at it a
Oh,
lot.
oh, I suppose, yeah, I guess I did too there for a while, but then I don't even worry about it, I guess, anymore. Oh man, it's been I've been waiting to do stuff, but man, it's been raining and shit out. That's all it is. My Sun Pro came apart. Got any Sun Pros?
What the fuck is that?
Tachometer.
Yeah.
I need a new one. This one here is took the cover of it keeps falling off and the glass keeps falling out and it keeps losing the fucking little the red line tab keeps falling out. Stupid ass junk. I don't remember when I got this attack, but it ain't a very good one. I need an old Sun Pro with the chrome one. What are you doing over there? Washing vehicles with old dirty rainwater?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Saving the environment one drop at a time.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Trying to help the
Good.
climate change.
Oh well, you better talk to Al Gore about that.
Competition, not community.
Oh well, that's the way it is in reality. Let's ask Woody. Push cake starter bolts.
He's probably reading this.
Yeah, he's trolling. I know he is. That motherfucker. Him and Jimmy P and Funnels.
Yeah.
Jimmy's got the new name Needle Dick Funnel Pisser. Because he kept saying on the live yesterday, he was live, and he kept saying, I don't got a needle dick. I don't fit in that bottle.
Yeah.
And old Kane Slacker was really harassing him on that. Let's see the funnel. He wanted, because he actually does have he drilled a hole in his wall of his house and put a funnel in there so he could piss upstairs.
Yeah.
And Kane wanted to see that funnel, and Jimmy said that the camera don't reach over there. Stop cutting that grass.
Man, cutting the grass.
I think we're gonna have some meatloaf and potatoes. Yeah. Yeah, me too. When I make it, I usually cut the center of that meat open with a knife there, and I stuff it full of Velveeta.
All right.
She don't do that, but I do when I cook it. I don't use bread either. I use Ritz. I put Ritz in there.
Cutting over trash and everything.
You see that there on top of the tank there?
Yeah.
Let's see. That old pickup tube that was in the yard under the dirt somewhere in the yard here, and I don't know where it come from because it ain't from me. It must have been here from some other hillbilly.
Turn that fucking towards the other way, asshole.
You're gonna have a new nest. He's gonna be the new neighbor that sprays whatever the hell that is Roundup around so we don't gotta cut weeds.
We'll be having to kick something.
It looks like it's sunny over there.
Oh, it's sunny and warm.
It's 45, 50 here, but it is rainy.
I finally talked to this one here, and they're rich too. Yeah, but I
Oh,
finally,
the old rich.
yeah, finally talked to him a couple of days ago, and he come out here and I was working on the car. And will you work on the car? I said, yeah, it's time. I was working on his Cadillac. And I said, it's time. I don't let it sit long enough. And he started asking me, everybody asked about the Plymouth. And I told him about the Plymouth. And then he's like, I really like that little green truck you got. And I'm like, yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too. It was my dad's.
He said, yeah, I like it. I like them little trucks like that, little lowriders and stuff. And he looked like he's as old as I am, if not older. And I said, yeah, I did all that stuff to it 25 years ago. I said, and nowadays, the older I got, dude, I said, I don't like driving it because that thing will beat the shit out of you going down the road.
Yeah, my cousin, he was into that. He's dead now, but he lived in Bismarck there, and he was into those little low riders. But he had those Mazda B2000s or whatever they are, the old Mazdas. He did it with them back because that's all they had back then. Besides those old square S10s that had the 2.8 in them '80s models,
Yeah,
and he did it with those Mazdas. He did it for a long time too.
yeah. B2200.
Yeah. The old Mazdas, like '80s, early '80s, or mid
Yeah,
'80s, '90s.
still had the square headlights in it.
Hmm. Yeah, he did it with those, and he was putting those hydraulics and shit in there. That was before they didn't have those airbags going on yet. Either you heated your coils up and dropped it,
Yeah,
or you cut the fuckers. I
cut the
cut
square.
them myself. I take
Oh,
them out and cut them.
that's what I did with the S10 on the front of it. I cut two coils off of it, and now I think the suspension is bottomed out.
Yeah, because it sagged out after all them years of sitting like that. Like I did that I heated them one time I had an old 80 Cutlass Supreme 2-door or whatever. Cutlass. And man, I wish I would have never heated those coils up because, man, you go off of, like, if you pull out the driveway, bam, bam,
Yeah,
bam. Yeah. Thought I was being slick back in the day heating those coils up like that. That was a bad decision. And it rolled like a goddamn. It was rigid. There was no suspension. Just any bump if you had something on the dash, it was bouncing.
yeah.
I was talking to my friend. I've known him for shit my whole life. Yesterday, in fact, I was talking to him, and he was saying, he's like, remember we used to cruise Broadway or whatever, and he had his dad's or what the hell was it? Anyways, it was an old. I think it was a Caprice. It was, and It had the diesel in it, and we diesel bombed them fools out there. He'd hold it to the fucking floor, and it would be smoking black. Done busted the head bolts out of it like 3 different times. Yeah. It would be spraying out the coal.
Is that Robert's gay rods?
It might be. I got some of them. Oh, you got it. Oh, that one is. There's still sticker. There's still a decal there.
Because I put it in where it ain't gonna get no sunlight.
You ain't got one of them, boy.
Well, I put old turning wrenches right there on my radio.
Oh, he's got them. What is that? What is that? Is that a
Instagrams?
Oh, yeah, Instagram. You don't make money off Instagram unless you got like 10,000 followers.
I ain't posting nothing on Instagram this year.
You haven't?
I ain't giving Meta or Facebook none more of my free content.
Free content.
My shit costs money. They want to collab, they're gonna have to pay me more than 1 cent every 3 months.
There's Sam. He said, "Hey, dude."
What's up, Sam?
Oh, it's starting to rain again. I guess I was wrong. 20 minutes it was stopped. Now it's back on, and it's getting windy again. Turn that goddamn rain off. Sick of that rain. It's been like that for like 8, 9 days now. Can't get nothing done. The grass is going to be a forest when it does grow.
Put the turning wrenches on there.
He turns wrenches. Is that?
What's up, Sunfish?
In South Carolina, yeah.
I'm in Tennessee.
I'm in South Dakota. And Sunfish, he's in Texarkana.
I forgot to say A.
Hey. Yeah.
South Dakota, eh?
Yeah. I'm not all the way up north. I lived pretty close up there a while back. I've been over here like 10, 12 years.
Still don't have no friends.
I don't care if you're way west of Texarkana. I just said that's where you're at.
He said, I've been here 10 or 12 years and still ain't got no friends here. Nobody
Yeah,
like
I don't either. What's Charlie's Plays want? What you want, boy?
You want a monster?
What, you want a drink?
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
What do you want? Just Monster?
Yeah.
All right. You only get one though.
Why don't you get a haircut and get a real job? Quit growing that mop out, boy. This ain't the 80s. You ain't never been there. You can only rock that haircut if you've been there.
See, I told you. You want a monster?
You
know I do. You know I do.
Yeah, I don't even know why he asks. Anytime that kid, if he goes to the store or if he goes anywhere, he'll call and ask if I need anything. It's always been like that,
That's
you know.
good. You
Yeah,
did
I know.
Like that. You did him when he was a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You bought his shit. You whatever he wanted at the store. You know what I mean? That's what a kid's supposed to do.
Yeah. Both my boys do that. They're both good like that. I always forget or whatever. If I got something else going on in my head, I don't think about that when I'm at the store or nothing like that. But sometimes I do. But they always, anytime they go somewhere, or if ask me if I need anything, like my oldest boy is like, I was talking about the gears in the rear end of this truck. He goes, "Oh, what's that? Oh, what do you say? Well, how much does that cost? I'll buy it," he says. I'm like, no, I'll buy it myself. he was gonna buy me new gears or something, ring and pinion and bearings or something. I was like, no, that's fine. That's fine. You don't need to do that. I'll do it. Because he got a good job up there in Bismarck. He's going to school too, but he works at the Sanford at the hospital there, and he makes pretty good cash.
I'd give him my Amazon link.
My Amazon link. Oh, that wish list thing. Yeah, I don't even have one of them accounts.
Do you? I don't either. But you do your wish list and put it on your YouTube bio thing. Somebody wants to buy it for you.
I got plenty of hair, Sunfish. I just don't. I'm not bald like you. You bald.
I got plenty of hair too. I need to cut mine.
Remember, all them people always said if you wear a hat, you're gonna be bald and shit.
I don't believe.
I'm 50-some years old. I ain't bald.
I don't believe that.
You know,
I'll see
you
how
wear
they
a bald hat every day. I've been wearing that hat for the last since I was like 7, 8 years old. I've been wearing a hat, and I ain't bald from it. I don't need no hair club for men or plugs. Hair plugs.
hair plugs for men.
Like when I first started, I got like 1,000 subscribers or whatever. Some hair place wanted me to promote their hair growing and shit. I said, how am I going to prove that? I said, I ain't even bald or nothing.
Yeah.
How am I going to show it works?
I told you somebody reached out to me, wanted to send me some free hair extensions if I would.
Yeah.
Some hair.
What the fuck are these hair extensions for?
I hook them to my ball sack.
Right. Oh, his little horse hair.
Yeah. Give me some hair extensions. Another one reached out and said they wanted to send me some underwear. I'm like, I'm gonna.
Oh yeah, you got a pose around with some Joe boxers.
I guess I'm a model underwear.
You're gonna model some fucking what is that? The Speedo underwear?
Yeah. Leopard print.
Leopard print. I don't know what the hell some of them think, when they're asking you that. I'm like, I'm not even bald. I'm not even, my hairline ain't receding. It ain't doing none of that shit. So how I'm gonna show your shit works? Because you want me to do it because I'm not going bald. And then you want me to lie and say, yeah, look at my hair. It's a full head of hair from that, whatever the hell you have that you're trying to make me promote. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't do all that, where they want to have like a fucking 20,000 email conversation. I was like, I give them the address. I said, if you want me to promote it, send it. I'm not going to be doing a bunch of emailing back and forth about it. When I do the video, I'll send you the link. How about that? And, that's how I do them. I don't be doing that fucking conversating for 40 minutes on email.
Yeah. Well, they done sent me the same shit. I don't know if it's the same person, but the thing with them two little product things before, and they wouldn't. I think they said they wanted 2 videos or something. And I'm like, no, that shit ain't worth that, dude. I don't even.
Yeah, some of them want, and then they want to have all rights to the video and all kinds of shit.
Yeah. I don't even want the shit. But if they want to send me them 2 things, I'll take them because I can use them to charge my phone.
Is that Gooly or is it I can't remember what. There's a couple of them that asked me on those those little air compressor deals and shit, and I got the one from Lostfit and Julie.
No, this is Lucas from EAFC.
Oh yeah, see, There's a bunch
Affordable
of them.
pump and
They're selling the same product. They're just putting a different fucking name on it. You know what I mean? Like
it's, a,
them
it's
jump starters. I got those other ones. One's a Sparcanus or something like that, and the other one's called something else. But it's the same exact jump starter.
I want them to send me one, and I'll do a video just so I can have them for when I go live or something. And I need to charge my phone up, but I was live the other night, and the motherfucker went dead on me.
You can just put it in the fridge. Yeah, I know it's in front of your car. Yeah, there's a bunch of them dead on the ground. These birds are all dying, and I don't know what the hell. If they're babies or what the hell.
It looks like it's fat or something.
Yeah, it's laying in front of your car there. Yeah, I seen that. I seen that earlier. It's been there all day. I ain't gonna grab that shit. Probably get me some bird flu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what they are, if they're swallows or what they are, but I seen down the road. There's like 10 of them dead on the road. I don't know what the hell the deal is.
And got the buzzard flu.
Yeah, slap doctor.
What's up, Slap Doctor?
Snap-on says China Steel. Well, it never used to be, because I got a whole $100 and some thousand in my garage that says all USA on it. And I haven't bought any for over 10 years now, so I'm good. I'm good with the Snap-on.
They bought the steel from China and then made it over here.
Yeah, I don't know if they did or not, what they did back in the day, because like I said, I haven't bought any tools from Snap-on since like 2015. I got enough in that garage that I'll never get the money back out of them. I got the money out of them doing work, but I mean, selling them wise, I never get what I got into all those air tools and all that shit.
Yeah.
DD Speed Shop told me I was an old motherfucker because I used air tools. I said, motherfucker, I paid a lot of money for those tools back in the day. I meant China. I meant USA. I don't know what you mean. You stunned. Slap Doctor's been, I think he's an offspring of, zip ties.
Mm.
He might be Foster's brother. Wonder where Foster's at, that little bastard. I had to harass him the other day because I was bored and nobody was ignoring me, so I had to harass Foster. I sent him that, you big pussy.
I went. I didn't go live on Mother's Day, and then I went live this past Sunday, and hell, I was there about 45 minutes by myself. So I just said, "Fuck it, I'm turning it off." I didn't even want to go live.
I woke up and it was like 9 o'clock. It was 9 or 10 o'clock. I woke up and I was like, "Oh, he's live. I'm gonna go over there." And it was off. I'm like, "God damn it!"
I started at 8 o'clock, and then it was about 9 o'clock. I said, "Fuck it, dude. I'm sitting there."
Yeah, because it was like 9 something or 10 when I fell asleep or whatever, and I woke up. I'm like, "Oh, it's Sunday." I didn't even know it was Sunday for anyways. And then I was like, "Oh, I'll go over there." And I was like, then I messaged you and said, "Jesus, fuck, already done?" Yeah. What you doing over there, boy? Looking at that Valiant. Don't worry about that. That's mine. I'm putting an LS swap in it out of a Triton Ford.
I don't. That one race car guy already.
Does it got a floor in it yet? Is your dog scared?
I got $1,000. I'll give you for it right now. And I said, "No, you keep your $2,000."
He said, "I got $2,000. I'll give you right now."
That's about 15 to 20 years ago. Somebody offered me $2,000. I ain't never had anybody offer me because I always say it ain't for fucking sale. But I sell, but offer thing. I just said,
when I used to guide pheasant hunting and fishing at that building right there, that bait shop, I park in front on the main street. So you know, and I drive over there with this here truck, and then every time I did, too, there'd be someone always trying to offer me money for this truck, and I'm like, hey, I did it doesn't say for sale on there. You don't get it. The woman told him he ain't selling it. Oh, everything's for sale. Well, go ahead and ask him then to see what he says. You know, fuck you. Not everything's for sale. I don't give a shit. Some people'd sell their soul for $1 if they could.
Yeah.
Let me get one more hit off that crack pipe.
I'm on the meth.
Right. Fuck that. I know those fuckers in Fargo would on that fentanyl shit. Let me get one more foily.
I was on the beer ago.
Huh?
I was on the beer a couple nights ago.
Well, yeah, that's fine.
I've been trying not to drink every day because I just can't handle it anymore, dude.
The hangovers are worse.
I can't do it, dude. I can't do it. I just rather, I try to and 3 or 4 Sundays, dude. I ain't, like I said, I went live this past Sunday. I didn't go live on Mother's Day, and then the 2 lives before that I did go live, I didn't even drink. You know what I mean? I'm just hanging out and talking to everybody, 3 or 4 hours, and then get off. And I got to where it's like I'd rather drink on a Saturday night, and then kind of a little hangover Sunday morning, and then I go live Sunday night, and then Monday, I'm good.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do all that drinking every day, and especially if I go live.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I go live. That's odd for me to go live and not drink. You know what I mean?
Right. I can't do that. I haven't really drank for it's been a couple years damn near now. Since that one, pretty much since I laid out in the yard there. I haven't really drank that much. I just can't do it. It don't like it. I don't know. I used to like to tie one on, but I can't do it.
I'll have you a couple of them tonight, but I'll make sure I got something accomplished when I got home this afternoon. I'm gonna.
Oh, you had to get something done before you started that? Because if you started the drinking, then nothing gets done.
I feel better. I feel better when I get a bunch of shit accomplished, and then we're like, "All right, let's have a couple."
Right. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be like your buddy coming over with a case of beer. Let's get this race car done. And then you just sit there and drink the beer and look at the race car.
Yeah. Oh, I get 4 beers. It's like, and they start tasting good, and you're bullshitting and joking around and cutting up, having a good time. Ain't nothing gonna get done.
Right. And if it does, it's fucking half-assed and fucked up.
Yeah. Distributor was loose in the fucking red truck when I checked it not long ago. Because I might have got drunk that day when I put it in.
Don't worry about variable timing.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, I'm gonna go in the house. I've had enough of this rain shit. I'm sick of this being out here. It's cold. It's not cold, but it ain't warm either.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have to do something later here. Hopefully it fucking just stops here this week because I'm sick of this rain.
Yeah.
And get nothing done out here.
What do you want to know? What time is your StreamYard live tonight?
Whenever this push cake live gets over, motherfucker.
He'll probably go to bed at 7 o'clock tonight, since he's up late.
It took 2 weeks to put the clutch in your truck. Oh shit. You don't need to worry about drinking and putting clutches in. Don't worry about not tightening up the old the pressure plate or putting it on there all wampus.
It's fine.
Yeah. You just push the clutch and it snaps.
All right.
All right then. Later. Bye now.
Bye.